Good morning. In this video, I'm just going to introduce my second channel. Before I became a content creator, I wrote short stories. Even in high school, I wrote a play as my final project for an English class. I wrote, directed, produced, and I was the main cast person for that for the class requirements. So, and moving forward, I actually wrote additional like uh, short stories. And at some point, I thought, why don't I combine the stories into one big story? And after a few hits, misses, I finally decided, okay, why don't I just try to combine the two of the stories together? So I had to figure out, okay, is the character from one story going to meet the character from another story? And then boom, it just happened. I put the two stories together, then I took the third story, combined it, boom, it happened, and so on and so forth. And then 2011, I had my first surgery where it was a general surgeon. So it was a hospital lab technician who gave me the diagnosis. And then 10 years later, in 2021, I had my second surgery. The second surgery was with a specialist. And then I thought, why don't I rewrite the story? Because I now have a diagnosis. I really am sick, and so I looked at my original story and changed the characters, changed the places because my original story was set in my hometown, and I don't want to dox myself. So that led me to this journey of learning about different countries, different cultures, different people, different cities, different backstories, and I came up with what the story is right now. Now, after that, I'm like, I want to add to the story, but then with my original channel, I got pushed back. Hey, you're changing the story, or I don't like the fact that you're still trying to air quotes beat a dead horse. Pardon the pun. But so I gave up. And again, after my second surgery, I'm like, you know what? I don't really like the way my original story ended because the family split up. So I went on the journey couple years ago, starting a couple years ago. Why don't I revamp it into a second channel? Because the first channel, it's all over the place. I have so many different content creators that I'm following, and most of them, the content that they're making is not the same as the content I'm creating. So I decided to make a second channel. This one's going to be way more focused, and so it's just going to be about creative writing. It's just going to be about young adult fiction, and it's also going to be about what I would have done differently, knowing what I know now, after my second surgery and my family's emergency. So please feel free to take a look at. So this is the first one. The channel trailer, because every channel has a channel trailer, and then my channel doesn't have because I was all over the place. This one, it's way more focused. So it's a channel trailer. Creative writing step 1, you have to pick the genre. It's young adult fiction in my case. Step 2, location. Where is the story going to start? And my original story actually, yes, is going to start in my hometown. The combined, putting all those short stories together, the new location where the story starts is in San Francisco. So I put that in there. One of the characters, a couple of characters is from Scotland. So we got Scotland. And obviously, because of my family background, another location to start. Another group of characters is from Japan. And then next step, coming up with names of characters, how I came up with these character names. So I introduced that. And then now 15 hours ago, I wrote the prologue. So, and I go through that. So, yeah, take a look at this. I'm going to include the link in the description box below, and I shall see you next time. And yeah, I'm going to take my time because I really want to flesh out the story the way I wanted it fleshed out. So yeah, and so let me know in the comments below what you think, and yeah, head on over to my second channel, like, subscribe, don't like, don't subscribe, whatever, because this is completely different from what my main channel is all about. So take care.